20. Most beautiful black women in athletics who are 1 in a million. What if we told you that some of the fiercest, fastest, and most iconic athletes on the planet are also redefining global standards of beauty? From gold medal runs to runway-worthy moments. These 20 black women in sports aren't just winning, they're glowing while doing it. In a world that often separates strength from elegance, they prove you can dominate the field and still shine with unstoppable style. Get ready to meet the queens of power, poise, and perfection. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Legends of Black Excellence is just getting started. Marion Jones. Marion Jones was once hailed as the fastest woman on Earth, a title she earned through an electrifying presence on the track and a winning streak that captivated millions. Born on October 12, 1975 in Los Angeles, California, she showcased remarkable talent in both track and basketball, earning a scholarship to the University of North Carolina. While in college, she led the Tar Heels to a national basketball championship and continued excelling in sprints, particularly the 100 meters and 200 meters events. Her rise to global fame culminated at the 2000 Sydney Olympics, where she appeared to redefine athletic greatness by winning 5 medals, 3 gold, 100 meters, 200 meters, 4 by 400 meters relay, and 2 bronze long jump, 4 by 100 meters relay. With her statuesque build, captivating smile, and commanding speed, Jones became an international sensation and a symbol of female empowerment in sport. However, the narrative took a sharp turn in 2007 when she admitted to using performance-enhancing drugs in preparation for the Olympics. As a result, all her medals were stripped, and she was sentenced to 6 months in prison for lying to federal agents during the Balco steroid investigation. Her fall from grace shocked the world and became one of the most high-profile doping scandals in sports history. Following her release, Marion pivoted toward rebuilding her image, focusing on advocacy work centered around ethics, personal accountability, and education. She later wrote a memoir, On the Right Track, reflecting on her journey and the consequences of poor choices. Despite the controversy, Marion Jones remains an unforgettable figure in sports history. Her legacy is a complex blend of brilliance and lessons learned, making her story as impactful as it is tragic. Through it all, her natural beauty and athleticism continue to resonate with generations who watched her rise, fall, and rise again in a different light. Carmelita Jeter. Carmelita Jeter, born November 24, 1979 in Los Angeles, California, carved her name into sprinting history with unmatched fire and resilience. Nicknamed the Jet, she possessed an explosive stride and a fierce competitive spirit that set her apart from her peers. A late bloomer by professional track standards, Jeter didn't reach global prominence until her late 20s, defying age-related expectations in an unforgiving sport. Her breakthrough came at the 2009 World Championships in Berlin, where she blazed through the 100 meters in 10.64 seconds, making her the second fastest woman of all time, a distinction she still holds in 2025. That same year, she collected gold, silver, and bronze medals across major international events, cementing her reputation as a fearless finisher. At the 2012 London Olympics, Jeter anchored the U.S. women's 4x100 meter relay team to gold in record-breaking fashion, stopping the clock at 40.82 seconds, a time that still stands as the world record. She also secured silver in the 100 meters and bronze in the 200 meter, proving her range and consistency on the biggest stage. Known for her powerful physique, intense race face, and fiery dedication, Jeter became an icon in both athletics and fitness culture. After retiring in 2017, she transitioned into coaching and mentoring, focusing on youth sports and promoting health in underprivileged communities. Carmelita Jeter's career was a vivid blaze, short, scorching, and unforgettable. She remains a symbol of perseverance, showing that it's never too late to achieve greatness when discipline meets desire. Her striking presence and world-class performance continue to inspire the next generation of sprinters worldwide. Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce. Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce, born December 27, 1986 in Kingston, Jamaica, is one of the most decorated female sprinters in history. Standing at just 5 feet tall, she earned the nickname Pocket Rocket for her explosive starts and relentless drive. Her combination of power, charm, and technical perfection turned her into a global sprinting phenomenon. She first stunned the world by winning gold in the 100 meters at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, becoming the first Caribbean woman to claim that title. At just 21 years old, she clocked 10.78 seconds, launching a career defined by consistent dominance and relentless determination. She repeated her Olympic gold feat at the 2012 London Games, becoming only the third woman ever to defend an Olympic 100-meter title. Fraser-Price's trophy case is staggering: 8 Olympic medals and over 10 World Championship titles, including an unprecedented 5 golds in the 100 meters, making her the most successful female sprinter in World Championship history. Her 2019 Doha victory was especially historic as she became the first mother to win a 100-meter world title. Off the track, her ever-changing hair, often dyed in bright, bold colors, became part of her personal brand, a symbol of individuality and confidence. Beyond aesthetics, she is a devoted advocate for education and youth empowerment, founding the Pocket Rocket Foundation to support Jamaican student athletes. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price is more than a sprinter, she's a living legend. Her speed, humility, and unwavering excellence continue to captivate audiences and elevate women in sport. In every race, she doesn't just run, she commands history. Lauren Williams. Lauren Williams, born September 11, 1983 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, etched her name in history, not just as a world-class sprinter, but also as a rare dual-sport Olympian. Specializing in the 100 and 200 meters, Williams first gained national recognition while competing for the University of Miami, where she dominated NCAA sprinting events and graduated with a finance degree. Her Olympic journey began at the 2004 Athens Games, where she clinched a silver medal in the 100 meters, narrowly missing gold in a thrilling finish. She went on to secure gold as part of the 4x100 meters relay team at the 2012 London Olympics, showcasing her consistent presence at the sport's pinnacle. What truly set Lauren apart, however, was her transition into winter sports. In 2014, she competed in bobsledding at the Sochi Winter Olympics and made history by winning a silver medal in the 2-woman bobsled event. That made her just the 5th American and the first Black woman to earn medals in both the Summer and Winter Olympics, a feat few athletes have accomplished. Beyond her on-field achievements, Williams used her platform to educate athletes about financial literacy. She founded a financial planning firm specifically tailored to sports professionals and frequently speaks on managing fame and finances responsibly. Lauren Williams is a portrait of ambition and versatility, breaking barriers across seasons and sports. Her brilliance lies not only in her speed, but in her fearless pursuit of reinvention, proving that greatness knows no bounds, and certainly no weather. Dina Asher-Smith. Dina Asher-Smith, born December 4, 1995 in Orpington, England, is widely regarded as the fastest British woman in history. With her effortless stride, radiant charisma, and fierce determination, she's become a leading force in modern sprinting. She first gained attention by winning gold in the 200 meters and 4x100 meters relay at the 2013 European Junior Championships. By 2016, she had made Olympic history as the first British woman to reach the 100-meter final, finishing 5th in Rio, an early signal of her rising dominance. Her true breakout came at the 2018 European Championships in Berlin, where she became the first British woman to claim 3 gold medals at a single edition, taking the 100 meters, 200 meter, and 4x100 meter relay titles. A year later, at the 2019 World Championships in Doha, she clocked 21.88 seconds in the 200 meters to win gold, becoming Britain's first woman to secure a world sprint title. Asher-Smith is known not only for her competitive edge, but also for her composed interviews. Academic sharpness. She studied history at King's College London and advocacy for diversity and inclusion in sports. She's been vocal about the importance of equal representation and challenging outdated norms in athletics and media. Balancing elegance and tenacity. Dina Asher-Smith embodies the modern sprinter, both an elite athlete and a cultural ambassador. Her journey continues to inspire countless young girls across the globe who now believe they too can run the world. Caster Semenya. Caster Semenya, born January 7, 1991 in Limpopo, South Africa, is a middle-distance runner whose extraordinary talent on the track has often been matched by controversy off it. Bursting onto the global stage at the 2009 World Championships in Berlin, Semenya stunned the world by winning the 800 meters in 1:55.45, an astonishing time for a teenager and the fastest recorded that year. What followed was a whirlwind of media attention, gender-testing scrutiny, and polarizing debate. Semenya was born with differences of sexual development. DSD, a naturally occurring condition that results in elevated testosterone levels. The World Athletics governing body later implemented regulations in 2011 requiring athletes like Semenya to take hormone-suppressing drugs to compete in certain events, a decision she fiercely opposed in court for years. Despite these hurdles, Semenya triumphed again at the 2012 London Olympics and the 2016 Rio Games, capturing 2 Olympic gold medals in the 800 meters. She also earned 3 World Championship titles in the same distance, becoming a symbol of excellence, resistance, and identity on the global stage. Known for her calm demeanor, stoic strength, and athletic grace, Semenya has remained vocal about human rights and bodily autonomy. She has refused to undergo forced medical intervention, choosing instead to compete in longer distance events after being barred from her preferred ones. Her fight has transcended sport, inspiring legal and ethical debates about gender fairness and inclusion. Through it all, Caster Semenya has never stopped running, both literally and metaphorically, toward a future where athletes are judged by ability, not biology. Sanya Richards-Ross. Sanya Richards-Ross, born February 26, 1985 in Kingston, Jamaica, later became a naturalized U.S. citizen and a dominant force in 400-meter sprinting. With her poised demeanor and powerful stride, Richards-Ross captivated fans and scorched tracks worldwide. She first made her Olympic debut at the 2004 Athens Games, helping Team USA secure bronze in the 400-meter relay. Her individual breakthrough came in the 2008 Beijing Olympics, where she won her first gold medal as part of the American relay team. However, it was the 2012 London Olympics that marked her crowning achievement, winning the individual 400-meter gold in a commanding 49.55 seconds, and another relay gold with Team USA. Across her career, Richards-Ross earned 4 Olympic golds and 5 World Championship medals, including a 2009 world title in the 400 meters. She consistently dominated the Diamond League and was known for her graceful but punishing final sprint. Beyond the track, she embraced media and philanthropy, starring in a reality series and later working as a commentator for NBC Sports. Her memoir, Chasing Grace, detailed her journey as a devout Christian, navigating fame, injury, and the emotional challenges of elite athletics, including a public revelation of a past abortion before the 2008 Olympics. Sanya is also the founder of the Fast Track program, which mentors young girls through sports and leadership. Today, she continues to inspire through her advocacy, mentorship, and legacy as one of the most elegant and decorated American sprinters of her generation. Naomi Osaka. Naomi Osaka, born October 16, 1997 in Chuoku, Osaka, Japan, to a Haitian father and Japanese mother, has emerged as one of the most transformative figures in modern tennis. Raised in the United States and trained with a fierce work ethic, Osaka chose to represent Japan internationally, embracing her biracial heritage with pride and poise. Her breakthrough came at the 2018 U.S. Open, where she stunned the world by defeating Serena Williams in a dramatic final, becoming the first Japanese player, male or female, to win a Grand Slam singles title. She followed that with victories at the 2019 Australian Open, 2020 US Open, and 2021 Australian Open, bringing her Grand Slam total to 4 major titles by age 23. At her peak, Osaka held the world #1 ranking, the first Asian player ever to do so in singles. Osaka is celebrated for her calm demeanor, thunderous baseline strokes, and lethal serve. Yet beyond her athletic prowess, she's redefined what it means to be a modern champion. During the 2020 U.S. Open, she wore face masks bearing the names of Black victims of police violence, using her global platform to champion racial justice and mental health awareness. In 2021, she withdrew from the French Open to prioritize her mental well-being, sparking global conversations around athlete health and pressure. Her bravery earned respect far beyond the court, affirming her as both a tennis superstar and cultural trailblazer. Stylish, soft-spoken, and unapologetically authentic Naomi Osaka is more than a sports icon. She's a movement. Through bold action and serene strength, she continues to inspire a new era of empowered athletes. Venus Williams. Venus Williams, born June 17, 1980, in Linwood, California, is more than a tennis legend. She's a pioneer who forever reshaped the sport. Bursting onto the scene in the mid-1990s, Venus brought unmatched athleticism, towering height, and powerful ground strokes to a game long dominated by finesse. Her first major breakthrough came in 2000, when she won both Wimbledon and the U.S. Open, marking the beginning of a golden era. Over the next decade, Venus collected 7 Grand Slam singles titles, including 5 Wimbledon championships and 2 U.S. Opens. Her 2008 Wimbledon final against Serena, one of the most iconic sibling showdowns in sports, further cemented her legacy. Venus also revolutionized doubles alongside her sister, winning 14 Grand Slam doubles titles and 3 Olympic gold medals in doubles. She holds an additional Olympic gold medal in singles 2000, making her one of the most decorated athletes in tennis history. Beyond her achievements, Venus waged a tireless fight for equal prize money in tennis, leading to historic changes at Wimbledon and the French Open. Off-court, she's a successful entrepreneur, founding her own interior design company Fashion Line and investing in wellness ventures. Diagnosed with Sjogren's syndrome, an autoimmune disease, in 2011, Venus defied the odds by continuing to compete at the highest level. Her resilience, grace under pressure, and unwavering drive have inspired generations. Venus Williams is not only one of the most beautiful and powerful athletes to grace a tennis court, but also a champion of equity, style, and strength. Her impact transcends titles; it transformed the game itself. Serena Williams. Serena Williams, born September 26, 1981, in Saginaw, Michigan, stands as one of the most accomplished and influential athletes in history. With an astonishing 23 Grand Slam singles titles, the most by any player, man or woman, in the Open era. Serena redefined excellence in tennis and shattered countless records along the way. She turned professional at the age of 14, and by 1999, she won her first Grand Slam at the U.S. Open. Over the next 2 decades, she captured 7 Australian Opens, 3 French Opens, 7 Wimbledon titles, and 6 U.S. Opens, asserting her dominance across all surfaces. Her formidable serve, unmatched power, and competitive fire made her nearly unbeatable in her prime. Beyond the court, Serena's influence extended to fashion, business, and social justice. She's been a leading voice on racial and gender equality, using her platform to speak against injustice and advocate for marginalized communities. She also launched ventures like Serena Ventures to support women and minority-owned businesses, and starred in campaigns promoting body positivity and motherhood. Serena's comeback after childbirth, winning Grand Slam matches while dealing with life-threatening complications, further elevated her legacy. Her resilience inspired working mothers and female athletes around the world. Recognized not only for her historic resume, but also for her bold style and unshakable confidence, Serena Williams remains a cultural icon. She didn't just win, she transformed the landscape of sport, proving that Black excellence belongs at the highest echelon. Her name is now synonymous with greatness. Cory Gauff. Cory Gauff, better known as Coco Gauff, was born on March 13, 2004 in Delray Beach, Florida, and has already made history as one of the youngest and brightest stars in modern tennis. At just 15 years old, she burst into the global spotlight at Wimbledon 2019 by defeating her idol Venus Williams in the first round. That moment ignited a meteoric rise. With her powerful two-handed backhand mental composure and athletic agility, Gauff quickly proved she wasn't a one-match wonder. She reached the 2021 French Open quarterfinals and later made it to her first Grand Slam final at the 2022 US Open, finishing as runner-up. Then, in a defining career moment, she won the 2023 US Open, becoming the youngest American champion since Serena Williams in 1999. Gauff's game is matched by her social awareness. From an early age, she has spoken out on issues such as racial injustice, gun violence, and mental health, using her platform fearlessly. Her poise in front of cameras and crowds is rare for someone so young, marking her as a leader both on and off the court. Her style, humility, and passion for the sport have won over fans globally. Whether smashing forehands or speaking truth to power, Coco Gauff represents the next generation of tennis greatness, a blend of talent, heart, and conscience that sets her apart. She isn't just following in the footsteps of legends, she's forging her own path, one ace at a time. Fatima Diame, born September 22nd, 1996, in Valencia, Spain, is a striking presence in international athletics, known for her elegance, explosive jumping power, and magnetic stage presence. Of Senegalese descent, she represents a new generation of Spanish athletes who bring diversity, grace, and strength to the sport. Diame's athletic journey began at an early age, training at the renowned Valencia Esports Academy. At just 17 years old, she won the Spanish National Indoor Championships in both the long jump and 60 meters, immediately identifying herself as a prodigy. Her professional debut came in 2013 at the World Youth Championships, where she secured a bronze medal in the long jump, marking the beginning of a decorated international career. In 2015, she claimed gold at the European Junior Championships, and 3 years later, she topped the podium at the Mediterranean U23 Championships, setting a personal best of 13.82 meters in the triple jump. Over the years, she has earned medals across multiple disciplines and continues to push her personal limits with each competition. Her Olympic debut came at the 2021 Tokyo Games, where she placed among the world's best. More recently, she earned a bronze medal at the 2024 World Indoor Championships in Glasgow, solidifying her position as one of Europe's elite jumpers. Known for her confident runway posture, radiant appearance, and trend-setting athletic fashion, Diame has garnered attention far beyond the sandpit. Whether in a Spanish national kit or on a global stage, she embodies beauty, power, and precision. Fatima Diame is not just a decorated jumper. She's a captivating performer who continues to elevate the visibility of Black excellence in Spanish athletics. Falun Fonoy Moana, born October 2, 1996 in Hermosa Beach, California, is a formidable force in the world of professional beach volleyball. With her statuesque frame, athletic strength, and piercing court presence, she has emerged as a modern embodiment of grace and grit in a sport traditionally dominated by lighter frames and quieter styles. Coming from a legacy of champions, her father, Eric Fonoy Moana, won Olympic gold in beach volleyball in 2000. Falun was destined for greatness. From 2014 to 2017, she starred for the USC Trojans, where she quickly became one of the top players in collegiate volleyball, earning AVCA All-American honors in both 2015 and 2016. After college, she transitioned into the professional beach volleyball scene, competing on both the FIVB World Tour and the AVP Association of Volleyball Professionals circuit. Her aggressive attacking style, strategic play, and commanding court coverage earned her numerous top finishes and international recognition. Fonoy Moana's Polynesian roots and dynamic style have made her a cultural ambassador as well as a sports icon. Off the court, she advocates for increased diversity and inclusion in volleyball, emphasizing access for underrepresented communities and encouraging young girls to pursue sports at elite levels. Beyond her power game, Falun is celebrated for her signature braided hairstyles, radiant presence, and fierce determination. Whether diving through the sand or leaping for a spike, She brings intensity and flair to every point. Falin Fonoimoana represents the beauty of heritage, perseverance, and athletic excellence, a rising star whose journey is only beginning to unfold on the global stage. Kamika Bingham. Kamika Bingham, born May 4, 1994 in Brampton, Ontario, Canada, is one of the most electrifying sprinters to emerge from the Canadian track and field scene. Known for her quick acceleration, graceful stride, and radiant presence, Bingham has become a standout both nationally and internationally, bringing energy and elegance to every race she enters. She first made global headlines at the 2015 Pan American Games held in Toronto, where she secured a silver medal in the 100 meters with a time of 10.97 seconds, solidifying her status as one of the fastest women in Canadian history. That same year, she competed at the IAAF World Championships in Beijing, reaching the semifinals and contributing to Canada's 4x100-meter relay team. Bingham also proudly represented Canada at the 2016 Rio Olympics and again at the 2020 Tokyo Games, playing key roles in the national relay squad. Her versatility extends to indoor competition, where she has excelled in the 60 meters winning podium finishes at the Canadian Indoor Championships. Off the track, Bingham is known for her infectious smile, positive spirit, and tireless advocacy for mental health and Black representation in sports. She has spoken candidly about the pressure of elite competition and the importance of supporting athletes beyond the finish line. With each sprint, Kamika Bingham radiates power, resilience, and pride, standing as a trailblazer for Black Canadian athletes, and proving that true beauty lies not only in appearance, but in the courage to keep pushing forward. Nzinga Prescott. Nzinga Prescott, born August 14, 1992 in Brooklyn, New York, is a pioneering figure in American fencing, particularly in the saber discipline. With poise, precision, and historic achievements, she has redefined what it means to be a woman of color in a traditionally Eurocentric sport. Named after the 17th-century African warrior queen, Nzinga of Ndongo, and Matamba Prescott lived up to her royal namesake with a bold and strategic approach on the piste. She began fencing at the age of 9 and quickly rose through the national ranks, earning a scholarship to Columbia University, where she balanced academics and elite sport. In 2015, she made history by becoming the first African-American woman to win an individual medal at the Senior World Fencing Championships, earning bronze in the women's foil event. She also represented the United States in 2 Olympic Games, London 2012 and Rio 2016, reaching the quarterfinals and becoming a role model for aspiring fencers of all backgrounds. Her career was challenged by avascular necrosis, a painful condition affecting her hip, yet she competed at the highest level with remarkable grit. Despite her health battles, Prescott continued to mentor young athletes and advocate for increased diversity and inclusion within fencing. Outside competition, she's a fierce advocate for social change, launching programs to bring fencing into underserved communities and speaking out on issues of racial equity in sport. Her elegance with a blade is matched only by her impact beyond it. Nzinga Prescott is not just a fencing champion, she is a symbol of grace, defiance, and the power of breaking boundaries with dignity. Khadijatu Sagnia. Khadijatu Sagnia, known as Kadi Sagnia, was born on October 20, 1994 in Helsingborg, Sweden, to Gambian parents. She has become a prominent figure in the world of long jump, celebrated for her explosive athleticism, radiant beauty, and vibrant personality that lights up every competition she enters. Her journey began in the sport of heptathlon, where she showed exceptional versatility. However, after an ACL injury at just 16, she transitioned to specializing in the long jump, a move that proved wise. In 2015, Sagnia earned silver at the European U23 Championships, marking her emergence on the international stage. Since then, she has consistently represented Sweden at major global events including World Championships, European Championships, and the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. One of her most notable achievements came in 2018 when she secured silver at the European Athletics Championships in Berlin, and again in 2022 when she won bronze at the World Indoor Championships. Sagna is admired not only for her powerful takeoffs and pinpoint landings, but also for her expressive style and unapologetic self-confidence. Her striking afro hairstyles, energetic post-jump celebrations, and infectious smile have made her a fan favorite across the track and field world. Outside of sports, she champions mental health awareness, self-love, and representation for Afro-Swedish youth. Her story is one of resilience, recovery, and reinvention, a symbol of how setbacks can be turned into soaring comebacks. Kati Sagnia's blend of athleticism and elegance makes her a standout not just in the sandpit, but on every platform she touches. She is redefining what it means to be beautiful, strong, and unstoppable. Gabrielle Christina Victoria Douglas. Gabby Douglas, born December 31st, 1995 in Virginia Beach. Virginia is a groundbreaking gymnast whose name is etched permanently into Olympic history. She became a household name in 2012 when, at just 16 years old, she became the first African-American woman to win Olympic gold in the individual all-around gymnastics competition at the London Games. As a core member of the legendary Fierce Five, Douglas also helped the U.S. win team gold, making her one of the most decorated gymnasts of her generation. Her dynamic routines, beaming smile, and composed demeanor captivated audiences worldwide. Before the Olympics, Gabby's rise was fueled by sacrifice and dedication. At 14, she moved away from her family to train with elite coaches determined to pursue her dream. That decision paid off in spectacular fashion. In 2016, she returned to the Olympic stage in Rio as part of the Final Five, adding another team gold to her collection. Douglas's influence stretches far beyond medals. As a black gymnast in a sport long lacking in diversity, she became a powerful symbol of representation. She opened doors for countless young girls, proving that greatness isn't limited by background or expectations. After stepping back from competition, Gabby authored her memoir, Grace, Gold, and Glory, and became an inspiration to many through public speaking, TV appearances, and advocacy. She has spoken openly about online bullying, body image, and the pressure of fame, emerging as a voice of resilience and faith. Gabby Douglas didn't just flip and tumble her way to gold, she soared into history with dignity, strength, and a trailblazing legacy that continues to uplift generations. Natasha Hastings. Natasha Hastings, born July 23, 1986 in Brooklyn, New York, is a powerhouse on the track known for her fierce speed, flawless technique, and striking runway-ready flair. Dubbed the 400-meter diva, she's as renowned for her dynamic performances as she is for her bold personality and fashion-forward presence. Hastings rose to prominence as a collegiate star at the University of South Carolina, where she claimed the 2007 NCAA title in the 400 meters and earned the title of SEC Female Athlete of the Year. Her combination of speed and poise made her an immediate favorite for the U.S. national team. She earned her first Olympic gold as part of the 4x400-meter relay team at the 2008 Beijing Games, running a blistering leg that helped the U.S. dominate the event. She returned to Olympic competition at the 2016 Rio Games, once again contributing to Team USA's gold medal victory in the same event. Beyond the Olympics, she's won world championship titles in 2007, 2009, 2013, and 2017, showcasing her longevity and consistency on the global stage. Off the track, Hastings is a passionate advocate for women in sports, mental health awareness, and body positivity. Her openness about self-doubt, the pressure of image, and overcoming personal challenges has made her a relatable figure beyond her medals. Through her lifestyle brand and social media presence, Natasha empowers young athletes, particularly women of color, to embrace their identity, strength, and worth. Whether sprinting around the curve or speaking truth with elegance, she's a role model of both performance and purpose. Simone Biles. Simone Biles, born March 14, 1997 in Columbus, Ohio, is universally hailed as the greatest gymnast of all time. with a staggering 7 Olympic medals, including 4 golds, and a record-breaking 25 World Championship medals. Biles has completely transformed the sport, with routines so difficult they often get underscored simply for their uniqueness. She first rose to international stardom at the 2016 Rio Olympics, where she won gold in the all-around vault floor and team events, plus a bronze on the balance beam. Her extraordinary power, flawless technique, and fearless innovation led to 4 gymnastic skills being named after her moves no one else dared to attempt. But Biles's impact stretches far beyond medals. At the 2020 Tokyo Olympics held in 2021, she withdrew from several events to focus on her mental health, courageously confronting a taboo in elite sports. Her decision sparked a global conversation about pressure, vulnerability, and the importance of self-care, especially for athletes. Off the mat, Biles has spoken out against abuse within USA Gymnastics, lending her voice to survivors and advocating for accountability. She's also used her platform to empower young women, promote body confidence, and support marginalized communities. Whether flipping through the air or standing her ground, Simone Biles embodies greatness in every sense. Her combination of technical brilliance, emotional honesty, and fearless leadership makes her not just an athletic icon, but a global symbol of empowerment. Allyson Felix. Allyson Felix, born November 18, 1985 in Los Angeles, California, is a living legend in the world of athletics, renowned for her elegance on the track, unmatched speed, and groundbreaking influence beyond sport. Over the course of her 2-decade career, Felix became the most decorated female track and field Olympian of all time, earning 11 Olympic medals, 7 golds, 3 silvers, and 1 bronze. Her international debut came at the 2004 Athens Olympics, where she won silver in the 200 meters at just 18 years old. From there, Felix dominated the 200 meters and 400 meter events globally, earning multiple world championship titles and establishing herself as a premier relay anchor. Her versatility, having competed and medaled in 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, and relays, is nearly unmatched in track history. But it's not just her speed that makes Allyson Felix exceptional, it's her courage. In 2018, while pregnant with her daughter Cameron Felix, quietly trained through complications and underwent an emergency C-section at 32 weeks. Less than a year later, she returned to win gold at the 2019 World Championships, showing the world the strength of motherhood. Felix then took a stand against inequality in sports by challenging her former sponsor Nike over their treatment of pregnant athletes. Her bold stance led to industry-wide changes and sparked a new era of athlete advocacy. She later launched her own women-focused shoe brand, Saish, aimed at supporting female empowerment in sport and lifestyle. In the 2020 Tokyo Olympics held in 2021, Felix claimed bronze in the 400 meters and gold in the 4x400 meter relay, making her the most decorated track and field woman in Olympic history, and surpassing the legendary Carl Lewis in total U.S. track medals. Allyson Felix isn't just fast, she's fearless. Her legacy is etched not only in gold, but in the barriers she broke and the lives she's inspired. She is proof that strength and beauty, grit and grace can coexist in a single stride. From sprinting legends to gymnastic icons and tennis powerhouses, these 20 black women have proven that beauty and brilliance are not mutually exclusive. They're unstoppable when combined. Their impact stretches far beyond medals and records. They've inspired generations, shattered stereotypes, and redefined what excellence looks like in sports. But now we want to hear from you. Who do you think deserves the crown as the most beautiful black woman in athletics? Drop your pick in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Legends of Black Excellence for more stories celebrating black greatness.